What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. It is time to talk about Nashville Super Speedway. Ryan Blaney got it done and won his first career race, their first win of the season, and quite frankly, a really needed win for that 12 camp. They have found multiple ways, unfortunately, to lose races this year. So, massive W for Ryan Blaney. Shout out and congratulations to all his fans. That's going to be a great race to win diecast. Hopefully it gets offered. I'm sure it will. Make sure to tap in and pre-order that diecast. And it's going to be really cool that we have a Austin Cindric Talladega race to win diecast. And now we have the Ryan Blaney Nashville race to win diecast. And the reason why I mentioned that, they're both the Menards cars. Sure, they have a different hood logo, but that would be a really cool two-car set. They might... I don't think they will do it, but it would be kind of cool to have two different drivers, two different Menards cars winning the same season. So, second race with NASCAR on Prime. I know my hair is absolutely a mess. Forgive me for that. Let me tell you, NASCAR on Prime delivered again, man. Absolutely delivered again. So much just professionalism with the broadcast. Just absolutely amazing, man. They did a fantastic job with the race. Let me adjust my lighting a little bit there, guys. There we go. They did an amazing job with the broadcast, and I loved it, man. Pre-race, post-race show. There's a reason why so many people, and I've never seen this any years of being a NASCAR fan, where like the overwhelming majority of NASCAR fans, and I'd probably say it's 95%, of NASCAR fans all agree that NASCAR on Prime was pretty much amazing, right? I have never seen such a massive similarity in opinion in the NASCAR universe. Because let's just be honest, NASCAR probably has the most variety of opinions out of any sports league or motorsports. I mean, you look at a comment section for an NFL game or a baseball or NBA or whatever, and yes, there's different opinions. Then look at a NASCAR event comment section. The opinions are all over the place, right? There's a lot of different ideas. The fact that everyone agreed that NASCAR on Prime was amazing was really nice to see. Just an overwhelming positive attitude regarding something in the sport. And they delivered again. Absolutely amazing job. Crisp, clean broadcast. Love the 1080p visuals, right? It's so clean when they have this camera shot, and it was the inside retaining wall in turn 1 and 2, and the camera was so low that you could see like the strands of grass, and like you could see like some of the wild grass that might be growing within the grass. I don't know what it's called. Is it weeds or something? And it's just like the crisp detail you could see is remarkable. When they were interviewing Ricky Stenhouse Jr., you could see the stitching on his hat. You could see the little, like, the strands of, like, string, when you have, like, a hat or whatnot. The remarkable detail is something I really appreciate. And just phenomenal job. Once again, knocked it out of the park. And I was curious, were they going to scale back? Were they going to reduce the quality because it's not their first race? They've already established themselves. No, they did a great job. So I wanted to get that out there. In terms of the actual racing product, which I probably should have just started talking about this earlier. Again, as you all know, these videos are not professional. So basically, the Nashville race, it wasn't as good as Charlotte, but I think that's expected. And I'm going to be honest with you, I love tonight's Nashville race. I love NASCAR racing at night. I feel like night races are almost like they're almost like crown jewel matchups or crown jewel events, or like those, amazing matchups you get every so often each NFL season. Like, you really look forward to these events. We used to have a lot more night races back in the Sprint Cup era and Monster Energy Cup era. 2 races at Richmond underneath the lights. I think Texas, one of them was a dedicated night race, and then the other one ended at night every time. One of the Kansas races were a night race, right? I mean, you just had a lot of night events. 16 years ago, Fontana had a night race. So I miss night races. So when we do get those, super ecstatic for it. I thought the racing was good. Not a ton of passes for the lead, but it was a good race. some strategy involved, a little bit of fuel. How long do you want to pit? Do you want a short pit? How much fuel do you need on your stop? And it was just a really good NASCAR race. I enjoyed it. I picked Denny Hamlin to win. I think he got third. Blaney obviously won the event. I was thinking maybe, taking, one of the Penske guys, but I don't know. I was really thinking one of the Toyota guys were going to break through tonight, but you know what? Hey, 1 week we get a prediction right. The next week we're probably not going to get any close. So it would have been my luck if I would have picked Hamlin and then he would have had another mechanical failure. That would have just been my luck. But yeah, no, he had a good run. So shout out to the Hamlin fans. And how about Carson Hocevar, the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. situation? That one's going to be a very hot topic, I feel like, during the week. Is Carson Hocevar pushing the limit? Is he going too far? My honest take is this. If you're willing to be aggressive and kind of, rough drivers up, maybe. I'm not saying it's 1,000%, Hocevar's fault. He did, Stenhouse did leave the door open a little bit. The NASCAR racing is the most aggressive it's ever been in its history. Not even close. Do I think Carson Hocevar should maybe tone it back a little bit? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't mind him racing aggressive, and here's why. He backs it up. He's not running 35th every week, right? He's up there literally going for wins in the NASCAR Cup Series. That's 2 races in a row he had a race-winning car. I'm just telling you, he's legit. Right now, he is legit. I don't know what the future holds, but when you can, dish it out, and then you can also back it up with not just top 15, top 30. We're talking top 3 running results on sheer speed and talent. That is remarkable, and you're able to back up maybe some of the aggressive driving. So I'm curious what y'all think on that. Make sure to comment down below. And that's one thing I wish Ross Chastain would have been a little bit more aggressive, is he's kind of toned it back. I wish he would go back and be a little bit more aggressive on the racetrack. I don't think Chevrolet was too happy, unfortunately, when they wrecked, I think it was Larson at Darlington in 2023. And ever since then, he's really scaled back. But you got to be aggressive, man. And I'll end my point on this. The millisecond you give up just any room on the racetrack, every single driver in that field knows that you can be pushed to give up. You have to stand your ground. I've said this for years with, Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. If you don't stand your ground to some of these other drivers that just move you out of the way, if you don't stand your ground, they're going to keep doing it. And every single driver in that garage area, they see that as well. If they know you're going to be a pushover, they're going to see it. But if they know you're not going to take any, they don't want that smoke. I'm just saying. So if Hocevar doesn't do anything when people block him or maybe run him a little bit more aggressive, then people are going to keep doing it. I don't know. It's not a perfect situation, but hey, it's interesting. We want drivers with personality. We want rivalries. It's great for the sport. Like for 2022 and 2023, Ross Chastain versus Denny Hamlin was really interesting. I am all for the rivalries in the sport. I think they are very interesting. So the last bit we'll talk about here is Michigan is the next race. I look forward to it. Hopefully it's a great race. Another one on Prime. Oh, man. I wonder when TNT takes over in, 3 weeks? I wonder how different it's going to be from the Prime coverage. I imagine it's going to be very close. If Prime is 10, I imagine TNT is probably 9, 9.5. They're going to have to make some changes because it's going to be cable TV. But I wonder what the true differences are going to be. I think most of the crew is going to be the same. So either way, I really do wish NASCAR on Prime would have more races, man. I was watching the truck race. I don't want to be long-winded here. And, man, the difference between the Fox broadcast, remote booth, just you feel like the production crew is just not really in sync. And I noticed this during the Prime coverage tonight. They mistakenly, mistakes happen. They accidentally said John Hunter Nemechek caused a wreck with Christopher Bell because they run the Dollar General or Dollar Tree paint scheme like every other week. So it's really easy to get them mixed up. Steve Letarte said John Hunter Nemechek, and the production crew went straight to John Hunter Nemechek's onboard. They might not have known for sure if it was him, but just because the talent in the booth said so, they clicked the button to go to Nemechek. That tells me this production crew is really working with the actual announcers in the booth. I mean, how many times I've seen on Fox where they'll be talking about a pass, cool, oh, onboard camera to some random driver down the back straightaway. It's like, okay. I'm just keeping it real, man. I love the production that Prime's doing with it, and I just hope they keep it going. Don't just, give up just because you've established your rank amongst the NASCAR broadcast. So enough of me yapping. Thank you all for watching the video. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecastbuffet. What a fun race at Nashville. Can we get some more night races? That would be fun. DB, signing off.